Good morning, Utah. 7:15 here on this Monday morning. I hope that your work week has gotten off to a good start. This is the view in St. George, where we have mostly cloudy skies above. Still a very pretty view across the southwest desert, but by later on today in St. George, we're going to have a chance of rain, while Cedar City will have a chance of snow. And we're actively seeing snow in northern Utah, especially for the northern Wasatch Front in Utah County and for our northern Utah mountains, including the Wasatch Back. But this is the current view from far west. That snow is coming down and it is slippery to say the least. So if you're traveling this morning, if your drive is long enough in northern Utah, chances are you're probably going to run into some slippery conditions. And this is the snow stake up at Snow Basin. And this is cleared 4 o'clock every single day. So since yesterday at 4 o'clock, looks like a foot of snow has fallen at Snow Basin. And we have a lot more to go. In southern Utah, we're mainly seeing isolated snow showers, with a few isolated snow showers in Grand County, right along the I-70 corridor. So something to keep in mind if you're going from Green River over towards Grand Junction. But then as we make our way into northern Utah, we're seeing mainly snow at this point in the eastern portion of Utah County. Been checking the cameras around Provo, and it's mainly been some snow, but I wouldn't be surprised if some rain is mixing in some spots, with some spots this morning along the Wasatch Front above freezing. But as you get from Weber Canyon up through Cache Valley, that's where we're seeing snow, and we're definitely seeing times of snow in the Wasatch Mountains and the Wasatch Back. And speaking of which, the Wasatch Mountains and the Wasatch Back have a winter storm warning that continues through 5 o'clock on Wednesday, as we have another storm system that'll be arriving later today into tonight. Then another system coming in between late Tuesday into Wednesday with a cold front, and we could expect some pretty healthy snow totals during that time period. But for the northern Wasatch Front and Cache Valley, that winter weather advisory continues through 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, as we could see 2 to 6 inches of snow for our valleys, 4 to 8 for the benches. And we also have a winter weather advisory for the eastern Uintas and the Tavaputs that continue more or less throughout that same time period, where we could pick up between 5 and 10 inches of snow. Now, the snow potential through Wednesday, not including the system that we're just going to see the rest of today through tomorrow, but the storm system coming in Tuesday into Wednesday, will lead to some pretty healthy accumulations more or less up and down the entire Beehive State, where most of the Wasatch Front could see at least a couple of inches of snow, could see definitely more than a few inches of snow around Cedar City, and even down in St. George by the time we get into Wednesday, with colder air moving in behind that cold front, could see anywhere from rain to maybe even 2 inches of snow. And then even the Uinta Basin could see times of snow, with maybe a couple of inches being a possibility there. Let's go ahead and time things out for you on the Futurecast, because we're going to get some breaks in the action, but the weather pattern is going to be remaining mostly active through at least the middle of the week. So 8 o'clock this morning, the bulk of what we're going to see, at least during the first half of the day, will be north of the I-70 corridor. Could get a little bit of a break this afternoon, but as you'll notice here, won't see a complete break as that next system works its way in from tonight into the overnight hours. At 9 o'clock, we actually could see a decent amount of snow showers right along the I-15 corridor. So the commute late tonight and first thing tomorrow morning could be slippery in most spots. Then we could get a little bit of a break from our Tuesday morning into the Tuesday afternoon, all ahead of that cold front coming in late Tuesday into Wednesday, which will likely bring widespread wet weather across the entire state. And with that cold front moving through, more spots likely going to see snow. And as the cold front moves away Wednesday afternoon, that wraparound moisture will keep us with that chance for scattered showers across the state more or less through Wednesday, before calmer conditions will settle in going from Wednesday night into our Thursday. So all that means is, if you're planning on traveling over the next, I would say 72 hours, just make sure that you check the weather before you go and build in extra time just in case. As you head out the door, currently we're sitting at 36 degrees in Salt Lake, 26 in Cedar City, 39 degrees in St. George, and 31 degrees in Moab. And during the first portion of the day, the best chance for wet weather will be in the northern portion of the state. But by this afternoon into this evening, we'll have a decent chance really no matter where you are. But with a daytime high climbing to 43 in Salt Lake, we actually could see times of rain and snow along portions along the Wasatch Front. Then as we make our way into central Utah, 47 in Green River, 41 in Gunnison. Then down in southern Utah, we'll see a high 49 in Lake Powell, 43 in Kanab, 52 in St. George, 36 in Parowan. And outside of any wet weather, skies will be mainly partly sunny to mostly cloudy, and we will see some pretty breezy and windy conditions across the board today as well. In St. George, a chance of rain for today and for tomorrow. Again, there will be breaks in the action and chance for rain and snow showers on Wednesday, but looking mostly dry as we move into this upcoming weekend. Then along the Wasatch Front, chance of rain and snow showers for today, mainly snow showers for our Tuesday. The best chance looks to be early in the day, and then during the second half of the day on our Tuesday. Then mainly snow showers throughout the day on Wednesday, mostly dry on Thursday, a slight chance on Friday, and then possibly bringing back a chance on Sunday. But as we go throughout the next 72 hours, looking pretty active across the state. But how are the roads looking out there so far this morning, Sarah?
Not totally as snowy as we saw them a few days